War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
The Fallout 4 patch hit a couple days back. Could be a week, who knows. Time is of no consequence to me. I'm a vampire. A very shitty one. When I turn into a bat, I can't fly. I just crawl across the ground and squeak very loudly. But anyway, the texture pack that was told to us by Bethesda that you'd need a 58-something-K 6-core Intel CPU and then 1080 to run this were extreme exaggerations. Maybe they overshot this, saying you'd need that sort of spec to run this game without ever dipping below 60 FPS. Maybe it was also made with the thought in mind that people would use this in 4K. After using this mod and checking with numerous people on the internet, you could run this 54GB texture pack running a 970 for God's sakes. In fact, I'm using an R7 370, which is an AMD graphics card and is limited to 2GB of VRAM. It is possible to run it and see the textures. Now the thing is about this that if you do use a lesser graphics card, most likely you will see texture pop in, or maybe some won't load at all, so you run that risk in Gambit. And other than that, really, you won't notice any major difference as far as performance. I mean, I think I'm running 40 FPS on the AMD rig. On the other side of things, it is a hefty sum of space for your hard drive. If you've got a normal hard drive, and it's like 2 terabytes or whatever, 54 gigabytes doesn't mean jack to you. But if you have a solid state disk drive, 54 gigabytes for just a texture pack that, honest to God, is not anything special. I'm sorry. If you like Fallout and Bethesda and you think Pete Hines is God and Todd Howard gives you wet dreams, well, good for you, but in all honesty, this texture pack is nothing special. I looked at the textures and they're decent. It's better than what was there before, only some. It doesn't overhaul everything, so don't sit there and think that this changes everything in the game, because it doesn't. Some things are obvious while others are kind of like, really? In all honesty, this texture pack feels kind of like a big letdown. This much space just for some better street textures, maybe better looking mailboxes, some trees look a little better. All these things can be achieved with great ease in less hard drive space using mods and better visual fidelity. It's sad but true. If you've got a PC and you're sitting here thinking you want Fallout to look better and you have the rig that can run this, which is damn near anything, just take the time to look into some mods. I strongly recommend it. What little extra visual fidelity you will achieve is not worth the space you will lose. And that's the point I'm trying to make here. The texture packs I use for my Fallout take up a hell of a lot less than 54 gigabytes of space and look a whole lot better. That's all I'm saying here. This is my review. The texture pack, if you really want a few extra knickknacks that modders haven't touched yet, which is only a few cases, go ahead and download it, especially if you have the free space. But if space is a commodity and you're using an SSD that's only limited to 500 gigabytes or 250 or God help you below that, this isn't worth it. It's not. It's not worth that extra bit of space for just a little bit of visual fidelity. Well, that's going to do it for me. This one's real short, simple and sweet. I can't actually give more of a fuck than me, especially in this day and age when fucks are so rare and hard to come by. But if you do, comment, subscribe, feel free. If not, fuck it. Now, if you need me, I'm going to eat my lettuce, because I'm trying to get fit and sexy, so that when I hump my pillow, it's not as pathetic as it seems when you're fat and fluffy.